Hello dear listeners and welcome to the first episode of my football podcast, Celebration in the Net. שלום חברים וברוכים הבאים לפרק הראשון של פודקאסט הכדורגל שלי, חגיגה ברשת. Today we have a very special guest, one of the best strikers and goal scorers to ever play in Israel, a legendary footballer, Ibezito Ogbonna. היום יש לנו אורח מיוחד מאוד, אחד החלוצים הטובים ביותר שאי פעם שיחקו בישראל, זיטו אוגבונה. Hello Zito, how are you today?
I'm okay, how are you?
I'm fine, man. Good to see you here. Good to have you here.
Nice to have me also.
Zito, what does football mean to you?
Football has really helped me in life. It has, in so many ways. I think usually when I was growing up, they say a lot of footballers are very... I don't know, there's a way they look at footballers, they're like street guys or whatever. I don't know how they discriminate, how they classify them.
Yeah.
But I think football, I learned a whole lot in football.
Yeah.
How to be, how to behave in and out of football.
Yeah.
And also my personality also.
Yeah.
How to also interact with people, both in and out of soccer.
Yeah.
So I think football have played a lot of impact in my life. Knowing the fact that when I meet people, I know how to interact with them more easily.
That's a great answer, man. What advice can you give to the youth who want to fulfill themselves in every aspect of life, not necessarily on the football pitch?
Well, people have individual lives, styles, and there are people who are willing to make something in the future in their life. There are people who just there to live their normal life, and there are some who want to be great in life. So everybody with his own individual lifestyle. Let me talk about those who are really, really serious about, becoming something in life or or take up a career. First of all, the discipline, the humility, first of all must come, take away pride, take away whatever, just be yourself and, have the target to really want to achieve something in the future, and for you and for your family, I think. Yeah. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, so self-discipline.
Self-discipline, self-humility, focus, and everything will come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can relate to that. Yeah. As a kid, I saw a lot of games in Bloomfield. I was a fan of Maccabi Tel Aviv. And I wanted to ask you, how does it feel to score a goal in this amazing stadium in front of this mad crowd? Like, the moment you score.
Well, playing against Maccabi Tel Aviv have always been... It's always been a special game for me that I know it's the fans' most favorite game.
Yeah.
And the fans never take it lightly.
Yeah.
They before, like 2 weeks before the game, they're already going wild.
Yeah.
They already come into the playing ground to make a whole lot of troubles. Yeah. Not troubles for us, but trouble to show us how
much they love you.
That game is important for them.
Yeah. How much they love the team.
And how much they love the team, how devoted they are to, to the team. So from that moment, from that period of time, it has been, I've been always, like me personally, I've always had these battles on my head. Yeah. Even when I go to sleep, I see the visions of them coming, yelling, some of them getting hot, some of them crying already. Yeah. Because that game means so much to them. Yeah. And each time before the game, I'm always in a different spirit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about myself.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
I don't know about other people.
I can relate to that because I started meditating not a while ago, and like when I meditate in the morning and I close my eyes and I can see myself achieving something or scoring a goal or whatever, it becomes a reality when I can vision it.
Yeah, such people are rare in the life. I think who have this kind of mentality. And it's something I think everybody should really adapt to.
Yeah.
In everything in life, I think. Yeah. There's a moment when you have, it depends even in your workplace, in your career, whatever thing you're doing.
Yeah.
There are moments you need to have this quiet time of yourself and close your eyes and visualize what's ahead of you.
Yeah.
How do you want it to be? How, if getting there, how, you know, I think all those visions need to start coming to your head.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work out good. Sometimes it works out good. But then, like I said, each time before that game, I always have these visions and seeing those fans, you know, chanting, yelling, believing that we are going out there to give them the best. Yeah.
So when you score a goal, in this stadium, in the Bloomfield
stadium?
I
think most of the games I played against Maccabi Tel Aviv, which are the most crucial games, I think I've scored literally all of them.
Yeah.
Whether we win or we don't win. So like I said, it's a game where somehow you are tested.
Yeah.
By your
money time.
By your faith.
Yeah.
And how dedicated you are to the team.
Yeah.
So the fans sees all these things. Because this game means a whole lot more to the fans, not even to us.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to do whatever we need to do to give them the best.
Yeah.
So like I said, each time I come out there, I want to give them my best. I want to score. My focus is just as a striker. It's just seeing the net.
Yeah.
Seeing the goalkeeper. Knowing how to, you know, visualizing strengths to see how I could put the ball in the net.
Yeah.
So it's something special for them. It's scoring, and then you see them going wild. Even in the cold, I used to feel sorry for them. Even in the cold weather, some of them take off their shirts. I could imagine how going back home and you didn't win, putting their head down, everything. And with all those cold, how do they feel?
Yeah.
So it's a special day coming out there to showcase, you know, even if you don't win, but prove to them that you are there for them.
Yeah, that you did everything you could.
That you should for them, yeah.
Okay. I read that you started to play football at 18 years old. Is it true?
Well, professionally.
Yeah.
18 years, but I've been playing from childhood, going, walking. Well, the mentality of the Africans style and the Western world style is different. We grew up playing on the streets.
Like barefoot?
Barefoot. I played literally all the time with barefoot.
Wow.
I never had money to buy shoes.
Yeah.
And my parents, it's not like here you see parents from the very little age, you see them taking their kids, their boys to the playground, stay with them till they finish. Everything is, you know, organized.
Yeah.
In Africa, it's different.
So how did you...
And my parents used to almost whoop my ass every time coming back. Sometimes I have bloods all over my foot. The wounds, I have to tie it with something so that my mom won't say it, because I'm going to get the ass whooping again.
Yeah.
Even with that shit.
Like they didn't want you to play football on the streets?
But now, you know, then, back in the days then, you know.
It was like street boys. It was like
it's like them seeing you going, you know, you're not having a life.
Yeah. It's like you don't study, you don't... you
don't want to study, even if you're studying. You know,
they just don't want the football.
They don't want football.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Then, back in the days, they think football lifestyle is like crazy lifestyle.
Yeah.
But football taught me a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
Football.
It's spiritual.
Being a footballer taught me. I learned a whole lot. You know, because it took me almost around the whole world, traveling, meeting different type of people, and people are dealing with people. mostly from different culture, different environment, is the most difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
I think because
people are hard.
Yeah, people are really hard to really deal with.
Yeah.
So and somehow I might not know.
Yeah.
Your personality, I might not know.
But you can feel my energy.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So football lifestyle have really taught me how to manage any kind of person I meet in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how
playing as an from Africa style, it was hard.
Yeah.
You have to be very stubborn enough to find yourself doing what is your passion. Football was never something I planned doing because I was getting ass whooping all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was just playing it for the fun of it.
Yeah. So how did you find yourself in a professional club?
So I found myself doing it. I tried so many things.
Yeah.
But actually I play football.
Yeah.
But each time I go play, it's something different. I'm always different from the other guys. I'm always having I want to win. I hate to lose.
You had a stronger mentality.
Yeah, I had stronger mentality. So there was this man who spotted me. My parents never see me play.
Yeah.
My mom only saw me play first time in her life when she came to Israel. 2005.
Okay.
She came to visit me and she came to the game. It was a big game. My mom cried home. She didn't stay out through the game because that day it was like they were hitting me. She cried home.
Yeah.
And when I came home, she said to me, Zito, for how long are you going to be playing this? It's a very hard something. Yeah. She felt sorry for me.
Yeah.
But
you were a big star.
As a mother. So like I'm saying, most of the kids here, they have this opportunity that their parents see them from a very little age, growing to become what they have in mind to be.
Yeah.
Some of them fall out, some of them continue. And if most of the kids in Africa have this opportunity that most of these kids have here, we have great footballers. There would have been far more. So football was just something we picked up from nowhere. Yeah.
I read Balotelli said that he thinks all African footballers, like big African footballers with big money, should open an academy and Champions League for Africa and make Africa better than Europe in the football area.
Yeah, because we never had that opportunity.
Yeah.
We have millions, thousands of kids. Talents who are there wasting. Nobody gives them that chance.
Yeah, nobody sees them. Yeah.
So when I see those kids here that have that opportunity and they don't make use of it, it kills me because we know from where we come from, nobody ever give us that chance.
Yeah.
We just, from nowhere, it just happens.
Yeah.
And finally we got to abroad, boom, the whole thing is a different scenario. Yeah. Imagine you getting out of a country just because you want to go play football.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I came here as a little boy. I was naive. I didn't know nobody. It was so difficult for me.
Yeah.
They had to bring my mom. They had to bring my sister.
Yeah.
They had to bring my dad to come visit me. So I was so, it was something difficult for me that time, but I got used to it.
Yeah, you adjusted.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will go to the next question. Which player did you enjoy playing with the most in Israel?
Against or with me?
With you and the team.
In the team. Well, I played with a couple of great players.
Yeah.
I don't discriminate.
Yeah, okay.
I take every of my teammates serious.
Yeah.
And I take every of my teammates part of me because without any of them, there wouldn't be me.
Yeah, it's a team game.
It's a team game. We're 11 in the field.
Yeah.
So everybody is special.
Yeah.
Everybody is great to me.
That's a great answer, man. For real.
Thank you very much.
For real. Didn't expect that answer, but that's a good one.
Yeah.
As a player, did you have a specific morning routine which made you start the day on the right foot?
Sorry, come again?
as a player, did you have a specific morning routine? Like
morning routine.
When you wake up, which made you start the day on the right foot? Like, did you meditate on the morning or drink something or what did your mindset, how did you set your mind in the morning?
Well, same again, I would say everybody with their individual type of lifestyle.
Yeah.
I had so many secrets playing football.
Yeah.
That's really helped me. And I used to try to encourage some youths now to have that in mind.
Yeah. To vision themselves.
Now, there's a behavior of in and out soccer.
Yeah.
Now, when you're in the game or when you come to practice, there's nobody with you. There's no coach with you.
Yeah.
Now, when you're out of the game, you need to have self-discipline.
Yeah.
Self-discipline is know how to talk to yourself.
Yeah.
Know how to, tell yourself yes or no. This is right and this is wrong. Yeah. Because you are a professional and you're the eyes of everybody there. Yeah. Everybody's watching you. Yeah. Every little mistake you make counts.
Yeah, you are a role model.
So so you don't want to mess it up. Yeah. You don't want people to have that negativity all the time about you, because one time, two times, three times, second, fourth time, that means you sucks. Yeah. So, but if you do it the first time and then you trace back your footsteps and say, no, what I did here was wrong. I need to, get back to this and do that and that. So, like I said, it's a self-discipline. Yeah, self-discipline. Everybody must have that self-discipline. Yeah. Knowing to know what's wrong and what's right to do. Yeah. Because that time there's nobody with you.
Yeah. If it's food, sleep, everything.
Sometimes I used to imagine how most of the celebrities go sleeping with teenagers. How can you do that? Yeah. Is it because of the fame or because of what? Yeah. Knowing the fact that this is wrong. Yeah.
Sometimes people, when they have power.
Money, they have power. Power is something, and money is something. If you can't handle it, it will wreck you. Yeah. If you can't handle it, you rather not have it. Not even just money, fame.
Yeah, fame.
Power again also. Yeah. If you can handle power, it will put you to the last level that you don't know how you get there. Yeah. So sometimes in life, you need to know how to manage. Yeah. I can relate to that. Lifestyle of being a celebrity, or being the eyes of everybody. Yeah. Knowing that you have a lot of people looking up to you. Mm-hmm.
I will go to the next question. What do you play other sports?
Yeah. I play basketball, but not really good. I play table tennis, 2 hands. Yeah. Everything I do both hands. Yeah. I do both legs.
Yeah. So your both legs, you don't have a weak foot?
I never had weak. Wow. Sometimes people if you see, watch me play, a lot of people were thinking I'm a left foot.
Yeah, because you've scored a lot.
I score a lot with the left foot. Yeah. But I'm never left foot.
Wow. I never heard of a person who doesn't have stronger...
It's a very unique style. Yeah. That's why sometimes I move to the as a striker. I move to the left. Yeah. If I see, because I used to know when my opponent is trying to track me down. So if you track me on the right side, I switch you to the left side, which I know I'm going to get you because you are not a left footer. You are not like me.
That's a big advantage for a player. Yeah. Because when I'm as a defender knowing that you are right-footed, so I'm going to block your right foot.
On that side. Yeah. So with me, I'm always, when I see you, because even when I was playing here, most of my Nigerians from my country that are playing in other clubs, when I'm playing against them, I'm always their target. Yeah. And they told me, Zito, the dressing room, the coach was like, if you can keep Zito, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. We win the game, blah, blah, blah. So some of them always coming to tackle me, to hit me so hard. Yeah. So now when I notice that being my friend, but you are doing it because you have to do it because your coach is watching you, then I had to switch you.
Yeah.
I have to now work with your mind. I need to work with your disorganize your
psychological games with the defender.
Every player needs to know the weak points of his opponent. As a striker too. That's why you need to watch most of the games against your opponent before you play them.
Yeah, videos.
It's like also
analyze it.
It's also a boxer.
Yeah.
A boxer also needs to know.
So when I saw your videos, you had a good head.
I have a good head. I can score with anything.
You were like the ideal striker.
Yeah. So it's something. I need to, even if when I'm alone, I need to know that if I get into the game, this is what I need to do. This is what I'm not supposed to do, and how do I maneuver? My opponent. Because most of them are doing everything to track me down. To stop me. And me, I'm also focusing on scoring. Because
you like the competition.
It's like a competition,
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go to the next question. So one last question about the subject. So since you were a kid, you felt your both foot like in the same strength, or did you need to practice on one of them to make her equal to the other? I
didn't know how it happened.
Yeah, it was natural.
It was natural, and I see myself even when I play table tennis now. I can use my left hand
and right hand.
Same way I can use my right hand, but not as perfect.
Yeah, because like Cristiano Ronaldo, he has two great foots, but one of them, powerful. One of them, he needed to practice to make her as good as the other.
I never practiced.
Yeah, you didn't.
I never practiced.
So I never heard about it.
And most times I didn't know. When I started using the left foot more, when I had injury on my right hand.
Okay.
So now somehow it's an advantage. It's an advantage for me.
Yeah.
When I know I have a pain. Because, as a footballer, sometimes you have pains, you have sore somewhere. So now, probably they say Zito is not going to play. Because even my doctor was like, if he tell me if I'm injured, and then I was asked to stay out for like 3-4 months, or let me say a month, or 1 week or 2 weeks, 2 days up, 3 days I'm back.
Yeah.
And he got angry. He said to the team management, I'm not gonna talk anything about Zito anymore.
Yeah.
If I give him 1 month, he comes back 2 days. If I give him 2 days, he comes back.
That's the mentality. Yeah. That's the strong mentality.
I want to play.
Yeah. It's the passion.
I hate to sit and watch my team playing if I'm not in the lineup.
Yeah, it's the desire.
And I hate to see to believe that injury can stop me down.
Yeah, I can relate to that. I will go to the next question. Who or what inspires you?
Wow. Well, becoming great and becoming somebody in life inspires me. Myself inspires me.
Yeah, that's a great answer, man. Have you done some rituals before big games? Like meditate or I don't know what?
Well, ritualism comes in a different...
maybe a pray to God?
We have, if we talk about ritualism now, in Africa, we have rituals.
Yeah.
And it's that's another...
Yeah, different than the Jewish rituals.
The Jewish people have rituals, but not like Africa.
Yeah.
They have something. They can disappear here. Yeah, they can do something. Somebody's going to disappear.
Like a magic.
Magic, yeah. And, I believe in God.
Yeah.
I've always, each time if you watch me, before I get into the pitch, I'm a Christian.
Yeah,
I've always done this. If you watch all my goals, after scoring, and when I came here, I was wearing this. As a Christian, I was wearing the cross.
The Slav.
And they were like asking me, "What's this?
Yeah,
why am I this?" And when as a Christian from back home, I knew Israel. I thought Israel was a Christian nation.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, everything about I think when I was coming here, I'll be walking like this. There was an interview I made. I had that time. I said it. Yeah. I said when I came here, I thought I was walking like in the heaven. Everybody's blah blah blah.
Yeah.
from the airport down to Dan Tel Aviv, where they put me in one of the big hotels in the by the beach side in the Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
I looked from the window, window on the beach. I saw people naked. So almost everybody naked. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Because, from the Bible, what we learned when we church, blah, 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 Israel is this, Israel is that. Never knew something, some stuff happening here.
Yeah, you didn't know how it's going to look like.
So, but when I came here, Israel have their own, I know every religion have their own tradition.
Yeah.
So it depends on the tradition.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, Africa, we have our own different, so many types of tradition.
Yeah.
Which I only know the one I worship. And I worship God, and when each time I'm going to the game, I pray.
Yeah.
I always have God to lead me first before I move.
Yeah. How did you stay calm when you needed to score against the keeper in a one-on-one situation? Like, what did you tell yourself? Like, a lot of players, they get stressed.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have that time to think.
Yeah.
Because now this is something you, one-on-one, there are so many strikers who have this, they lose it.
Yeah.
They don't know how to manage that situation. And this is another different, very difficult situation when it comes to striking.
Yeah.
Now, you need to know how to position yourself so that by the time the goalkeeper is coming to you, you already read, because the goalkeepers are smarter than we strikers.
Yeah.
A good keeper is smarter.
Yeah.
He knows your movement. He can read your movement.
Yeah.
Now you also have to be times two smarter than him.
Yeah.
Knowing that he's using his hand, he's using his legs also. He can use everything at that moment. And you only have your foot to use.
Yeah.
So you need to know how to use your body movement to wave him off your target.
Yeah.
So that you can have the space to... And you need to know also, if you're faster, is another advantage.
Yeah.
Soon as you see him coming, you know how to beat him off the track.
Yeah.
So you can, put it in. Also against defenders.
Yeah.
Against, generally against your opponent.
Yeah, against your opponent.
Yeah.
You need to know
You need to know when to detach yourself. Because, like I said, when I know you are marking me off, there are games the coach will tell them, this guy is dangerous, like Messi now. How can you hold Messi? You
just have to tackle him. You have to make a foul.
You know how many headache the coach will have in the dressing room trying to talk to the players?
Yeah.
And everybody that points to hold Messi is scared.
Yeah.
Because he's going to get shut out.
Yeah.
Messi is definitely going to beat you.
Yeah. Yeah, Messi is a great player.
So when you put Messi and such advice against against whatever that coaches used to give is wrong.
Yeah. Because
now you make the person psychologically focusing on one person. Now, if he's smart enough, when he know you was after him, 1-2, he beats you. Another person comes, he beats him. Now the other person is forced to now leaving who is supposed to be marking free, coming to you again. Now the
Messi
other
can
guy,
assist.
Like assist. Now the other guy who is supposed to be marking with somebody is free.
Yeah.
He gives to him and he scores.
Yeah.
It's like Yossi Benayoun.
Because Messi attracts everyone to him.
Yossi Benayoun also have that game style.
Yeah. Yossi is great.
Yeah. You can't catch him. He will beat you.
Yeah.
And now you have 3 people who are supposed to be marking other people against him. And he will definitely beat you except you foul him. Yeah. And now if he drags you to the 18-yard box, you touch him a little bit, it's an advantage. He falls down, penalty. Yeah. And
Yossi Benayoun did get to great places in Yakubu.
Imagine Yakubu.
He played in Maccabi Haifa.
Yeah, he played in Maccabi Haifa. When I was much younger that time, I used to watch him play. Yeah. He would do everything. He does the whole balagan.
Yeah, and he played in the Premier League too.
And Yakubu is there alone one-on-one with the goalkeeper, in the net, it's finished.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a great striker. For real, he was a great striker. What advice can you give to the young strikers which listen to us right now?
Well, probably I'll be having an opportunity to coach some strikers in Israel. I'm still looking up to that, hopefully soon. But then, lifestyle matters, you know, and the mentality in and out of football, and how calm and focused are you, knowing the fact that, like I said, you need to know how to detach yourself or to position yourself with or without the ball. Yeah,
without the ball is very important.
Without the ball is very important, but some of them are only focusing just with the ball. Yeah. Without the ball, your midfielder or your defender is coming. Now you're watching. You have two people ahead of you, the defender and the goalkeeper. Yeah. Now you need to know how, when the ball is coming from any direction, how do you
control it?
Do you need to approach the ball before it comes? Some will stay. It depends on how strong you are. Yeah. You can stay and safeguard yourself. Now they can't. Even the defender, no matter what he does, he can't. Yeah. Or you need to know when to play 1 or 2 touch. Yeah. Detach yourself, move. But when you know you don't have such unique style, then you need to find something else to do, or you go sit down. Next person, somebody who is faster than you, will come. Yeah. So a great coach sees those potentials. Yeah. A great coach needs to know that this person, as I'm using as a striker, must have those unique in them qualities. Yeah. The qualities of how to be position yourself with or without the ball. How do you detach yourself from your opponent? Yeah. And then have a target.
Yeah, focused.
Yeah, before the ball comes. Yeah. So you need to, it's a mindset stuff.
Yeah, mindset stuff. Great answer. Young strikers, listen to this guy. What kind of influence do you want to have on the world?
Influence to build, to influence of, you know, maybe having people looking up to me, as to be greater than and achieve what I have achieved in soccer. Yeah, that's my inspiration.
Like to inspire young
youths and the youths. Yeah, I want them to see me and know that they can learn something better from me.
That's big, man. It's real big. Did you have a role model as a kid? Like someone you looked up to? Like someone is looking up to you right now?
Well, I don't know if I had somebody I was looking up to. I was a crazy kid when I was growing up. But, and football, like I said, changed a whole lot about me. There are people who continue, who after that they get more crazy.
Yeah, so you looked up to the ball, yeah.
There are people who after they get to that stage, I think I was looking up to my dad. Yeah. My dad was a very quiet person who never liked troubles. Yeah. You know, he's a gentleman. Yeah. But I'm a crazy gentleman. Yeah. We can be the same. Yeah. I can be very crazy and I can be a gentleman. Yeah. So I have two sides. Yeah. It depends on the side somebody comes with.
Yeah, the attitude that the person
gives to me. Yeah. I have to I can switch anytime. In everything I do, I have a switch. Yeah. Even in life, everything that I do, I must have a switch to, you know. Yeah. Something else. If it doesn't work for me, I switch to the other side.
Yeah, I can relate to that because when someone respects me, I respect him. But when someone doesn't respect me, I stop respecting him too.
When you cross the line, then we take it to the other level.
Yeah, I don't give my other cheek when someone slaps me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't also.
Yeah, so I can relate to that.
It's like there was a saying that says you can have your head in the lion's mouth.
Yeah.
And be negotiating with the lion.
Yeah.
You know that saying?
Yeah.
There's no way you'll be negotiating with your head in the lion's mouth.
Yeah, no fucking way. Did your environment believe in your abilities to become a footballer? Like your friends and the people around you in school?
A lot of them, so many of them are even surprised. Some of them, even when I was playing professional abroad and I come back home, they don't believe it. They don't believe it.
Enviness. It's like they envy.
Yeah, I had a lot of them. Every great player must know you must have even the most close. If you check my Facebook on the wall, on my wall, you see me writing stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, those close ones are the ones you need to be very careful.
Yeah, you need to check out.
Because once you have that unique greatness in you, there must be that friend of yours who are close. In fact, an enemy can just attack you.
Yeah, an enemy says that he's an enemy.
An enemy is the closer ones.
Yeah.
So those ones are the ones you need to be more
careful about. Yeah.
So as a great person, you must know you are attracting enemies.
Yeah, you need to believe in yourself and you need to quiet the crowd noises.
You must always be like a leader all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, not every advice from them you must take.
Yeah.
You must know how to talk to yourself.
Yeah.
And become.
How to motivate yourself.
Motivate yourself, yeah.
Yeah. And become what you've become. That's good. What is the most memorable moment of your career?
Against Paris Saint-Germain in France.
Oh, great club.
The outing was something amazing. We never knew. It was one of the biggest games we've ever won.
Wow.
Playing UEFA. From
Europe League.
Europe League, yeah. So we left here going to Paris. We never knew what we were going to expect. We were thinking, one of the biggest club in the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Paris Saint-Germain is a big shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So going out to France to play against them,
wow.
Tel Aviv from Israel, going to France.
Wow.
Yeah. And against Rangers Scotland.
Rangers Scotland. That's a big club too.
Big club too.
Yeah.
So those are one of those greatest moments I ever had.
And the Tel Aviv is a big club too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She had great moments.
We had great moments playing.
Yeah. Okay, nice. What did you tell yourself when things did not go as well as you expected?
Well, like I said, I have this switch.
Yeah.
And when things don't go my way, I don't let it bother me.
Yeah.
I don't fight. Even when I fight for it, it depends.
Yeah, your confidence doesn't go down.
I fight till the time I see it doesn't work, and then I'm switching to the next stuff.
Yeah.
I don't let nothing disturb my mind.
Yeah, you're like.
Even when I get disturbed, when I go to sleep, I love sleeping a lot.
Yeah, I love it too.
Once I just get into my room, my bed, I'm off, and it's gone.
Yeah.
I move on.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Sleeping is very important for a player, I think, because player needs to be energized.
That's when I get my energy back.
Yeah. What is the most important quality a player must have in his personality?
Self-confidence.
Self-confidence.
Now, also, it has to do with how your personality, how you behave with people.
Yeah, like be a good person.
Yeah, humility.
Yeah, humility.
Yeah, because some people are just so you know, they're so annoying.
Yeah, like with their nose up.
You can't, no matter how great you are.
You can't do it.
The only difference between the dead person and the person alive is breathing.
Yeah, it's like.
So who are you to just, you know, make other people feel so whatever.
We are all human, so we need to remember that.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your struggles during your career?
Well, I can say my challenges. I had my time, when I was playing, everything was, like I said, it was something I never expected.
Mm-hmm.
The fame was too strong.
Yeah.
And as a little boy, I need to know how to really behave in and out of football.
Yeah.
You know, I had a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
First of all, dealing with people outside.
Yeah.
And when you win and when you lose, how do you stay focused again? Anybody can lose. There are sometimes after losing even you don't want to come out. You can't. You feel ashamed of yourself because either way, the team loses. If you have conscience, you feel it. That you don't want to go out there. Sometimes the fans going to see you and boo you or whatever. So there were a lot of challenges and there were a lot of so many things to deal with. Sometimes the press, the people outside, and also at home. You know, sometimes it's difficult though. And,
because it's not the country you were raised in.
So it's something. I didn't know my watch.
Your watch is not your phone, so yeah.
So it's something.
It's a nice shot.
Yeah, it's something someone have to be very, very, focus on to know when to be. It's a very big challenge.
Yeah,
a very, very big challenge.
To greatness.
To have that fame.
Yeah, to be great in life, you have to go through a lot of struggles.
Yeah. So you have to know how to behave.
Yeah. Which coach influenced you the most?
Well, Kashtan.
Kashtan?
Kashtan was the...
Dror Kashtan, right?
Dror Kashtan was the man I think I learned a whole lot. I always say it. The man I think I learned a whole lot from.
Yeah.
His meeting that man changed a whole also a lot of stuff about me.
Yeah.
And I wish I could meet him again and tell him to his face.
Yeah. I hope he will listen to this podcast.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah. He's a great coach.
Yeah.
I want to become a professional football player at 25 years old. What tips can you give me which will help me achieve this goal?
At 25 years?
Yeah. That's my age right now. And I smoked 10 years cigarettes, and I don't smoke for a year and a half now. But I have a good...
You know what I tell people? Football, every superstar has 3 big challenges. First, it's smoking.
Yeah.
Second, alcohol.
Yeah.
Third, women.
Yeah.
So these 3 things, you need to know how to manage it.
Yeah, I don't smoke anymore and I don't drink anymore for a year, more than a year.
Right. You need to know how to manage it.
Yeah.
And if you can manage it, it depends on which one works for you. We have so many great players who smokes and they're playing.
Yeah, I know.
We have so many great players who drink alcohol and they're playing.
Like Ronaldo Nazario.
Yeah. So if it doesn't work for you, you should know your limit.
Yeah, I'm addicted, so I don't even touch it.
Yeah, if it affects you in the game of play, because there are people who just go after nightlife or whatever, like they can come to the practice.
Yeah, even with my girlfriend, and I'm with her for a year and a half, like until we are ready to have kids, I'm not even, nothing. And she, and it's like, it makes me focused, you know what I mean?
No, that's a different, it doesn't stop you from, being with her. That's not what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. There are people who, because they are famous, they just, mess around.
Yeah.
With different types of whatever. And every woman have their own spirit.
Yeah.
There are some of them might have spirit that doesn't connect to that football you play.
Right.
And it might affect you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going spiritual now.
Yeah. So if someone doesn't believe in you, he shouldn't be in your environment.
Not like believing. It's not believing. It's not. It has nothing to do with belief.
Yeah. It's
like. I don't know how to put it now. Generally, if you're a great person, you need to have a small circle. You understand?
This what?
Have a small circle of friends, of people.
Small circle, yeah.
Of people that comes
I don't have friends at all. Only her. She's my only friend.
That comes around you.
Yeah.
You understand? If the spirit accepts what you're doing, you will feel it.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't accept it, you will know.
Yeah.
There are people you meet today, the next thing that everything goes wrong around you. You might not know where it's coming from, but when you look around as a spirit man, you understand where that person around you is the one having that spirit of that doesn't connect to what is with you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, I do. You need to pick your environment, your friends very carefully. There
are people who you just be around with, which will bring down the spirit of everything around you.
Yeah. So I cut off all of the people,
and sometimes
everyone.
Other people also are also their own spirit of themselves.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have that mentality to know all these things,
so you won't succeed.
You wreck yourself.
Yeah.
And you start blaming other people for what you causing for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm making a point.
Yeah, you do. You are. Because I think what I understood from you is that in order to succeed, you need to
have a small circle.
Yeah, and this circle needs...
This circle, it's maybe either one or two closer ones.
Yeah.
That has very good spirit that connects to whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
And when you don't have those kind of people, sometimes when you have so much big circle, you don't know where you get yourself wrecked with all those things will be going wrong and wrong and wrong time to time.
So right now, I don't have friends at all. Like people, I am friendly, you see. People, I can communicate with them, but I can feel enviness and I can feel energy from people. So I didn't find the right people, so I just decided to not have people at all around me until I find the right ones, and I'm not even stressed about it. It's like the best period of my life right now.
You might have those kind of people, but they take you off what you want to become.
Yeah, so I don't have anyone close to me right now.
Every great person must have focus.
Yeah, I think it's very important to know how to be alone too.
How to be alone and have a self-talk with yourself.
Yeah.
And to pursue what you want to become.
Yeah. So I wanted to say that I made this interview to make to inspire other people, but I made it also to learn from you, because I want to be a footballer and because I want to be great in life. I want to achieve greatness. So you achieved greatness, and I thought I can learn from you a lot, and I thought I can share it with the world.
I read a lot of books. Not books, I read a lot of inspirational quotes.
Quotes, yeah.
From great people.
Yeah.
Me, if I need to learn something from you, I need to know how many times you've fallen and pick up yourself again to become great. Yeah. I can just, you can just be nobody and then and there's nothing I need to learn from you.
Yeah.
Except you want to learn from me, because I know I've fallen so many times and I've gotten up back on my feet.
Yeah. I've been in some dark places too in my life, so I can relate to that.
So if I need to learn something from somebody, I need to know how many times you've fallen and pick up yourself again. Yeah,
I think I can see it. You don't even need to share it with me, because I can see on your eyes that you've been through a lot, you know. Your eyes can tell your whole story like I don't even need to.
It's not really that I've been in a very bad moment that I struggled with my career. You know, after I broke my knee for the first time, it was difficult for me to make a comeback, because I'm big, you know, I'm heavy, I have, you know, very big muscles.
Yeah.
So it takes time, like, you know, okay, now let me say as a footballer or as an athletic, you know, you're not that big.
Yeah.
So if you have injury now, you can heal like in the space of 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
While because I'm big, it might take me longer.
Yeah.
Because the body, and somehow even as small as you are, you might even have bigger hearts than me.
Yeah.
I might look bigger, but your heart might be even more bigger than mine.
Yeah.
We can go on a run now. It's like a car.
Yeah.
You can't compare just a Volkswagen with a Ben Mustang.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm working a lot of my muscles, because I heard that if your muscles are strong, then you will have less injuries. So I'm doing a lot of pull-ups, a lot of push-ups, and a lot of, I don't know how to call it in.
Well, like me now, I don't do push-ups. I hate push-ups.
Yeah. And pull-ups. Did you do as a player?
No, I hate everything. I don't do gyms.
Yeah, but you did have a strong body as a player.
Yeah, my own is natural. There are people who works for it. There are people who don't work for it.
Yeah.
The only thing I was doing more that time is abdominal.
Yeah.
I have a very strong, even no matter how big my stomach is now.
Yeah.
When I was playing, I have, you know, there's this stuff they use in testing the body fat.
Yeah.
I was always
very low body fat.
I was always bigger than everybody in the club, but I had. Even the skinny piece, somebody had more fat than me.
Yeah, I think I'm doing the pull-ups not only to get stronger, but to get mentally stronger. Because when I'm doing like 4 hours of pull-ups, it's like I'm like saying to myself, today you're gonna do 280 pull-ups, and in the next exercise you're gonna do 285 pull-ups.
Yeah.
So it makes like the voices, the battles in my mind, it just makes me stronger. Here.
Exercise also is good, you know, and it gives you self-confidence.
Yeah, it does.
There are sometimes after going for all those workouts, you see you have so much energy to do a lot of things the whole day.
Yeah.
And, you know, and so it's also a good thing to have self-discipline, knowing that you have to get up and go do some exercises to... Because when I was playing, like I said, some people didn't know my secrets. Mm-hmm. I used to go out late in the night and go walk myself out on the beach, train harder, and I have practice in the morning.
Yeah, so you practiced harder than the average player.
Even when other people are getting weaker, like in the game, in the league, we have how many months? Then in between the weeks, by the time we get to the half of the league, you see injuries. Other people are getting weak.
Yeah.
And that was the time I'm picking up.
Yeah.
And they'll be like wondering, this guy, how does he do it? Yeah. But they don't know that I have my own secrets.
Yeah.
And that when you start playing, it looks like people would think you are. They used to test after game. They used to take me for doping.
Yeah.
They were thinking I take drugs. There were some other things, supplements I take.
That's envinous.
Because they don't know that I have my own secrets.
Yeah. I think you can see on a person if he can take drugs or not. It's not even depends on what he does.
The way you run in the pitch, the next thing they take you for drugs because you're running more than...
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, even when the game is... Everybody's tired.
Yeah.
You still, like, you just started.
Yeah, that's natural sometimes.
So they look at you after the game, immediately after the game, they take me out.
Yeah.
Go take me to the dope room.
Yeah.
And they have to force me to pee. If I refuse to pee, they tell sometimes they appoint that they go and I'm still there.
Yeah.
they'll bring me back. Then I have to pee. They'll give me water to drink and drink so I can pee.
I would take it as a compliment.
So it's something when you do things on a secret place.
Yeah.
On a secret place.
Yeah.
And nobody's watching you. When you come outside, it helps.
Yeah. Like walk when the others are resting.
There's a saying, there's something, I forgot the saying. What you do in a secret place I've forgotten that word. No, never mind. So what you do in a secret place to help yourself,
it will show.
Will reflect.
Will reflect on
the reality.
Yeah. So let's see if I have more questions. Yeah. I got one last questions. I bring here 2 footballs. One that you can sign on the football for me, and one for the audience, for the people for the listeners.
Okay.
So one of the listeners who will comment on YouTube why he wants the signed ball of Ogbonna. If you will be ready to sign the balls, I will give the ball to him, and I will. Can you sign my footballs? Yes. So I will.
You have them with you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I do. Where is my
bag?
Idov, can you make a video of it in my phone?
Maybe use your own. I'll send it to him. Use your this.
No, it's fine. Here it is. Okay. It's a video, huh? Okay, video.
You can put them here. Autograph.
So this ball is gonna be for me. Thank you very much. And this ball is gonna be for the audience, for the listeners. So the listener who is gonna tell us why he wants. So tell us on the comments why you want this ball of Ogbonna signing it, and the listener who is gonna who I'm gonna love his comment the most is the listener I'm gonna give the ball to. And thank you so much, Ogbonna. Zito, it was really a pleasure. Yeah. I had a lot of fun in this interview.
And it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
I know we've been waiting for this for a long time. It's my pleasure.
Yeah, man, thank you. So, one last thing, Ogbonna has a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I have a foundation, football foundation, not football foundation, just foundation where I help a lot of people who are in need.
So I'm gonna put the link to your YouTube channel in the description, so anyone who listens to this podcast can go and subscribe.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, and this was Celebration in the Net podcast. זה היה הפודקאסט חגיגה ברשת, ולחבר'ה שלא יודעים אנגלית, תשבו לשמוע את זה עם מישהו שיודע אנגלית, כי זה באמת היה רעיון מדהים. Thank you very much, Ogbonna.
Thank you, I appreciate it.